YNW Melly began to catch the eye of the public when his track Murder on My Mind began to gain traction. The rapper would later get some mainstream attention when he secured a Kanye West feature for his single Mixed Personalities. But the success was short-lived because in February of 2019, YNW Melly turned himself in for 2 charges of first-degree murder. Fans and rappers have been waiting eagerly for the rapper's release from jail, but with these new details from the case, it may look like YNW Melly is staying in prison. Now, before we start, consider subscribing to our channel for more rap-related content and news. For those who may not know or might have forgotten about the trial, YNW Melly, whose real name is Jamel Demons, and Cortland Henry are accused of murdering their 2 best friends and fellow YNW crew members Anthony Williams and Christopher Thomas Jr. Melly and Cortland had brought Williams and Thomas to the hospital where the 2 were announced dead on arrival from an apparent drive-by shooting. Prosecutors, who are the people against Melly in trial, claim that it wasn't a drive-by shooting and that Melly and Cortland shot and killed the 2 victims while they were all inside the vehicle. Police argue that after the murders took place, Melly and Cortland shot up the car to make it look like a drive-by, and after a period of time of driving around with the bodies in the car, the 2 brought the victims to the hospital. This might be a reason why a bullet casing in the car matches the ones found where the car was allegedly shot up. As far as current evidence goes against YNW Melly, prosecutors don't have a murder weapon, no eyewitnesses of the crime, no clear motive, and no DNA evidence to implicate that Melly did the crime. What they do have against him is an alleged confession out of court that the rapper was caught on video saying something along the lines of, "There's no regrets for the stuff I did for that guy to die." Both of them never say when. The confession is very vague, so it could lead nowhere. But if YNW Melly is found guilty, he will face a punishment worse than prison since prosecutors want to give the rapper the death penalty due to the cruelness of the murders that he's accused of. It has been 2 years since the rapper has been locked up, and many fans have wondered what is taking so long for a trial, especially since Melly's accomplice, Cortland, was released on bond while the rapper was denied bond. Well, murder trials typically take a while to prepare everything for court, which was seen with TK's sentencing, and COVID really set back the process as well. As far as Cortland being granted bond, it could be a strong indication that he could testify against Melly in trial, which in other words, he's going to pull a Tekashi 6ix9ine and snitch. And as far as bond for YNW Melly, it seems like the only time he'll step foot out of jail is if he beats his case, since even when the rapper contracted COVID back in April of 2020, a judge still denied bond. Melly's lawyers argued that the rapper was suffering from the symptoms of the disease and was at risk of dying while receiving poor medical treatment and protection from prison, but the judge wasn't buying any of it. A reason the judge could be so harsh is due to the rapper's reputation. After all, YNW Melly's Murder on My Mind track doesn't paint him in the best light, not to mention a lot of his songs he raps about guns and gang stuff. Melly has even been on record saying he has a split personality called Melvin that is a menace, and even named his 2019 album Melly vs. Melvin. The rapper's doing himself no favors, especially when it comes down to how juries and judges will view him. His case has hardly any evidence, so it will be a very circumstantial trial. As far as a new breakthrough on the case goes, an update was reported on October 20th, 2021, which is yesterday at the time of this recording, that prosecutors are demanding a DNA test from YNW Melly. They say that it could help with their case against the rapper, and that the prosecutors want to see if his DNA matches a sample of DNA they found on a key piece of evidence. This evidence in question is a jacket that belongs to victim Anthony Edwards. Now, it is unclear how this would help the case since it's already known that Melly was with Edwards the day of the murder, but prosecutors say that it's a key part of evidence for the trial. They are just waiting to get permission from a judge before they can collect saliva from Melly to match the DNA, which at the moment the judge has yet to decide on. Both sides in the case haven't demanded a speedy trial, and if all goes according to plan, then trials should start at the beginning of 2022, and eager fans will finally see if the rapper is guilty or not. Hopefully, Melly is innocent of the horrible things that he is accused of, since the rapper is extremely talented and does put out some great music, but we'll just have to wait to see what his sentencing is. Let us know in the comments what your guys' thoughts are on the Melly case. Thanks for watching, leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and consider subscribing for more rap-related content.